All right, it's always a pleasure following our bravest uniformed officers. For those that don't know me, my name is Troy Carbo. I am the senior field rep for Senator Winnie Carrillo's office, who represents the 52nd Assembly District. Julia's on vacation, our office is literally down the street. So I decided to come down, take a little walk, and come say hello to you all. It's important to me. Good evening, first of all, too. I have a lot of respect for the neighborhood council. You know, we all have our areas that we represent. I currently reside and grew up in the community of El Cerrito, which isn't too far away from here, where I serve proudly and honorably on my LA 32 neighborhood council. So the dedication and commitment that you all bring to this space, trust me, I seriously, for one, appreciate it. So thank you again for a good job you're doing in this community. We need people like you. I want to just touch on some of the things that you probably already know about. I know that Julia is a much better note taker than I am and probably a much better speaker than I am. However, I'm going to try to give you much information in a very small amount of time. We have 3 priority bills. And those priority bills have recently made it out of the state legislature and now are sitting in the Senate. We're waiting, we're keeping track, of course, but these 3 bills are Assembly Bill 1950. A lot of you have heard or seen on the news. It's basically a Reciprocity Act trying to right a wrong from many years ago in the 50s, where the city of Los Angeles came in and basically told the neighborhood, the communities there, they were going to build a low housing area for just low housing and income folks that live in the area. That didn't happen. We all know that the Dodger Stadium came in, and that was a whole other thing. This has nothing to do with the Dodgers. It just really has everything to do with righting a wrong. Somehow we're going to try to figure out a way to save legislation of how to maybe provide some of this lost land back to the people who lost it in the 50s. Okay? Second one is the STOP Act. We've all had our issues with crime. We call them smash and grabs. They're everywhere. The officer just mentioned Eagle Rock. I oversee that area, and we have had many smash and grabs in the area that I've never even seen happen ever before. The STOP Act in 1990, Assembly Bill 1990, and that also has made its way out of the state legislature into the Senate. So I'm waiting on that. And basically what this does, it makes it easier for our officers to make an arrest without having to witness the crime in progress. For any crime, misdemeanor, felony, doesn't make a difference. Trying to make that easier. There's a lot of language in there. If you want to have more information, either myself or Julia can accommodate that. I'm sure you can get a hold of us, and we're right down the street. Lastly, it's you probably heard of this one. It's a little controversial. Assembly Bill 2986. It's the East LA Task Force Bill. This is the 4th time that I recall in my lifetime that the community of East Los Angeles, which we represent the unincorporated areas of, they have been attempting in the past to provide a pathway to cityhood. This bill, 2986, doesn't do that. This is a study bill. The study bill is going to explore the feasibility of exploring how we can make it a special district. Now, think about the bigger picture. We have LA County supervisors who oversee that whole area. One in particular, one great person, great leader, Phil Solis. She oversees a lot of that area. And there's only one person there. They don't have like a neighborhood council like this. And this is all we're trying to do is gather a task force of 11 people and do a study and figure out if this can be done. I personally think it's a great idea. It just gives us more ways to connect with government. You are now, obviously, you know that you are a liaison for this community to City Hall. And we're looking to do that same type of concept over in East Los Angeles. That also is in the Senate, and myself or Julia will come in next month because we probably will have an update by then. and give you the final on those three bills. That's basically all I have for those. Julia has probably mentioned to you all that we have a great program. We recognize small business. It's no big secret. We're very transparent, and I certainly am. Our Assembly Member Willie Carrillo is going to be turned out come basically November. All right, so we want to do as much as we can. In the meantime, we have a program that I'm very proud of. We have presented over 100 certificates of recognition to the small businesses around our entire district. So if you all know anybody in Echo Park, let us know. Let us know, because we will go down there and present a free certificate from the state of California legislator to present and honor these small businesses, especially the ones who have survived during our pandemic phase. So that's all I have for now. And just thank you again for every day. I'm going to have a seat and listen to what else is being said for a bit before I head out. But it's an honor and a pleasure to see everybody and to be here for the first time, and looking forward to a few more, perhaps.
Well, thank you. Do you want to, anybody have any questions or comments or opinions? Yeah, as far as I'm going to get up. Hold on. Anybody public? No? Okay, Ford, go ahead.
I noticed you mentioned that basically 1990 Israel there. It was pretty unusual when that period. I mean, not only that, like there was the stuff. Do you like a high demographic like that? Emily like sat it out or something, or I could be wrong.
Did you talk a little louder?
Yeah. If I recall, when AB 1990 came out for a vote, about 32 Democrats, members of the Democratic Party, did not vote. They were